He's nearly there.
I think he might be able to do this. He just needs to get over the next 1.4k is absolutely crucial. But look at the way he's turning that gear. He's got a wonderful souplesse, pedals a bike beautifully, technically very adept. A glance. Don't look back, mate. Just keep on going. You got another kilometre or so to the top of this ride. This is bike racing at its very best yet again in the Vuelta Catalunya.
He's pulled the radio. He doesn't want to hear from anybody. He doesn't need any encouragement. He can give it himself. This is the drag, and this, in fact, is the race behind him. My goodness, and this is a drag race itself, is it not? You've got to be brave to take advantage on a day such as this, and Max Schachmann has done exactly that. He was the bravest of everybody who'd kind of given up the ghost on Thomas again, and he thought, you know what, if you're not going to help yourself, I'll help myself to a little bit of a gap, and that's precisely what he's done. And today, he went in a breakaway, knowing it was the longest day of this race, 188 kilometres, and indeed with a nasty Category 1 climb at the beginning of the day. And look at this, Simon Yates is in the move here just to keep the impetus going. That is Michael Matthews, number 71, just tucked in behind. 65 is Bauhaus. I think it may well have gone from him. There, number 68, the Aquamarine, is Jay McCarthy as well, who's got himself up into position. Can't see Andre Greipel at the moment with 25 seconds the gap and 2.5 to go. It's touch and go. I think he possibly needs a bit more time. He may get tagged.
It's going to be very, very close. I think he's going to need, I think he can afford to lose another 10 seconds or so if he gets over the top of this drag. Remember, the headwinds in his face as well. That is going to be very, very difficult. The road just keeps going up and up. 21 seconds, and he's really starting to drop. His body is starting to rock. Oh, this again for the neutrals. A fantastic ride. Can he hold on?
2.2 from home. Now he's got this shimmy. It's not a nice one to take when you're absolutely at the end of your resources. This is going to feel like an alpine test. He clatters over a storm drain here with these guys kicking up one behind him. 2.1 kilometres to go. He's got 20 seconds. We think he needs at least 17 by the time he hits the 1500 to go. Let's wait and see. There's still belief behind him, and he's starting to pedal squares here. He's out of the saddle, back into it. He's clearly not comfortable, as you'd expect. And right now, this is the chase that's being led by Team Sunweb. Can Matthews get up here? Bahrain Marina as well for Phil Bauhaus. We've got Jay McCarthy, whose teammate, of course, is up the road. He's not going to want to spring over here and do any damage. 21 seconds. He might just have what we believe will be enough, but it's going to be very tight.
It's going to be extremely tight, but amazingly, incredibly, this rider is holding on 19 seconds. His mouth agape in mute protest, gulping in the air, out of the saddle again. He's going to crest this climb. Now he's going downhill. A little bit of a break for this rider before that final little kick up to the line. I think he may just do it.
Oh, let's hope so. This would be absolutely fantastic. Out there all day, and then throttles the life out of the sprinters. Everyone else just making hay, you might say, but unfortunately they're bailing. Hay bailers, they're punching each other. 1,300 metres to go, 19 seconds. We think he's got enough. There's the Flamme Rouge. This should be enough. Now then, he takes a gentle left-hander here. You can see it. He checks over his shoulder once more. So this is the gentle curve to the left. There's a right-hander, a nasty one coming up. Let's hope he doesn't do an Ilio Kaiser, or indeed if he does, that he manages to get back up like the great man did all those years ago and still win it. Nasty corner. Here it comes. Take care, everyone. They put padding there for a very good reason. Oh, he comes round in shakily so, but he does so, and it opens up front, and he's still got 16 seconds with 700 metres or so to go. Now then, the road does shimmy. This is the one I was telling you about. Gentle left-hand bend for him. Everyone else is getting himself in sprint order, and the countdown's begun. Here he is, coming to the line. I think he's going to make it. Oh, this is fantastic. Schachmann it is that's going to be out there all day and deliver. Chapeau to that man. That is guts and verve at the max. 200 metres, 150. Oh, this is fantastic. Listen to the crowd. The Hoardings are being beaten for a great ride by a great rider. He's been brave since the beginning of this race. Second he was to De Ghent on day one. Now he's number one today. That was magnificent. It shows what you can get if you believe. Bauhaus is the big man grinding here. He's got Matthews on his case. Everyone else coming to join the fun but can't quite get there. Oh my goodness, there we are. Matthews crosses the line but issues an oath to the heavens. He knew that that was a day he should have had, and he would have had it not been for Mad Max.
Well, Carlton, that was...
So he's kind of already on stellar form. We saw the bravery he displayed to peg back De Ghent. De Ghent won on stage one. Schachmann alone finishing that day to take second place, but today even more lonesome. But what a lovely place it was. Welcome back. Well, fortune favours the brave, and today the bravest man of all was Max Schachmann. He's done it before, indeed at this race last year in the run to Torre Ferrera, you may remember. He out-sprinting Rubio at the very last, Sam Bennett.
Couple of seconds, but at the end of the day, Schachmann riding solo into a headwind held off the might of the peloton, and that was an astonishingly strong ride, a spectacular one, flamboyant, full of panache, verve, all just kind of throw all the kind of descriptive words you want at it, but that was something special and a real rarity, and well deserved. You know, one of the most exciting young riders in the peloton right now.
Here we go. This was the build-up behind the man who had taken the day. We remind you, that's Jay McCarthy just easing off because the team had done the job essentially. There's Matthews coming to the line with Daryl Impey just following in, as you can see. Gibbons, it was ahead, just managed to nick it from Daryl Impey, by the way. Two South Africans for bragging rights there, but Matthews' head dropped down. He wasn't happy, but it wasn't a question of timing for everyone else. It was a question of majesty by Schachmann, because they caught the others in the break. They just happened to be.
I think it's Max.
In the break, and finally you beat the bunch.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think, as you saw the last days, I'm in a great shape, and I tried a lot to get a victory here. And yesterday I felt good already. First stage, I was second, I felt good, and today I thought, okay, I have the legs. I tried with the hammer, I just go, and the last 40 kilometers I felt great. I took over a major part of the group, or major work in the group. Yeah, and on this last climb, the group didn't work very well anymore, so I attacked, and I think I did one of my biggest rides here.
Last year you won here in the Vuelta Ciclista Catalunya in Torre Ferrera. It's a good race for you.
Yes, I really like this race. I like the parkour. Every day is pretty hard. You have a lot of elevation, a lot of meters to climb. It suits me very well, and last year I celebrated my first World to Victory here, and this year another one. It's yeah, it's great.
Congrats.
Well, we offer our congratulations as well. Indeed, our thanks, Matt, on what's been a fabulous day.
That was a thriller. I mean, this race has delivered stage after stage. Mountaintop finishes, breakaways, bit of sprinting. It's had it all. But today belongs to that man on your screen, Maximilian Schachmann. Chapeau, sir.
We'll have to call him Uncle Tom Cobley, won't we? Because he's had it all.